Hey everyone, welcome back to HQ in the Know with Adam So Fun. I'm Adam So Fun and I am here at Stitchhouse, and today we are talking about the square feet. So square feet, they come in a set of two. You get a 1/2 inch square foot and a 1/4 inch square foot. If you are a modern quilter, then these are the feet for you, or I guess the feet, you get two. These are the feet for you. If you like straight lines, it makes it so much easier to make those straight lines. I use the 1/4 inch foot, I'll be honest, a lot more than I do the 1/2 inch foot, and that's because I also use it to put binding on. I can use it to piece on my machine. So it's thinking outside the box, you know, like I like to do, always outside the box, trying to think of ways to use things. In this case, they were intended that way, but people just don't think about it. So we're gonna run to the machine and we're gonna come to the needle. I'll pop these out of the way. Like I said, I have the 1/4 inch square foot on. We're gonna do my little tie off. So first thing, straight lines. If you like straight lines, maybe you don't have Pro Stitcher to do it for you, or you don't have channel locks. This is a way to kind of get around that. Now, are you gonna have the perfect straight lines if you don't use a ruler or channel locks? No, but it helps you gauge that distance. So even with channel locks, I can stitch straight down, and then when I get to here, I can move over and I can use the edge of my foot as my guide. And now I'm gonna stitch up. I'm gonna actually stitch over a little bit more so you can see this with the camera. So here's my line. I'm gonna stitch to the left so you can see the edge of my foot is lined up with that line, and I can stitch right back down. And if I were better, I'd have a perfect 1/4 inch, but that looks pretty close. Like, you're not gonna clock that looking at the quilt. The other thing, you can use it with rulers to help you get a nice flat edge. You know, most of our feet are round, so it's really coming into contact with the ruler at just a small point. But by using the square feet with the ruler, you have a whole edge that's staying in contact with that foot the whole time. Again, I can move up and use my foot as my gauge, move my ruler up, make sure everything's lined up, and stitch over. And now I have that perfect 1/4 inch. So this is really the perfect 1/4 inch, where this is close enough for us quilters, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just quilting. And then, like I said, we can piece with it. So maybe I have, let me stitch up, and I have this piece of fabric, and I want to just like stitch and flip, or quilt as you go. I can use the edge of my foot, get my fabric under there, stitch straight down. Now I can open this up and just kind of finger press it down. If I wanted to add another strip, come in, stitch over, and now I can stitch up. Using that edge of the foot every time. And now I can piece right on my machine. If you need a quick baby quilt, you could piece that jelly roll rug or pack of jelly roll strips right at your machine. Do it really quick. The other crazy thing, binding. Say I needed to put binding on this quilt. Here's my folded strip of like my binding fabric. I'm gonna lay it right here. Probably should have got a different color. This isn't gonna do the whole binding. It's just gonna stitch it down so then you can flip it and either machine stitch it or hand stitch it down. The same thing, run that foot right on the edge. And now I have my binding put on. Lots of different ways you can use this foot. Straight line, piecing. It just makes everything a lot easier, especially if you're one of those modern straight line quilters like me. So check out the square feet. Again, they come in a pack of 2. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon here at Stitchhouse so you can get notifications whenever new videos are out. And we'll see you next week in HQ in the Know.